I've been living in the gray area all my life. I didn't picture you embracing it. I'm trying.
Hi everyone, I'm Graham from Screen Rant. How are you guys doing today?
Hi Graham, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm so excited to talk about this season. Philippine, I'll start with you. You know, Sylvia's tough, but you know, she has a good heart, and I think she's warmed up to Emily substantially over the last 4 seasons. But this season, she kind of finds herself at the center of this scandal with JMVA. She's forced to kind of choose JVMA. Okay. She's forced to choose between, you know, like justice or silence when it comes to sexual harassment. And I like how Emily in Paris is starting to tackle these, you know, more serious stories, but still with like the levity and positivity we know from the show. So can you talk a little bit about tackling that story this season and how that came about?
Well, it came from Darren's idea that came in season 3, I think, when he was already hinting to this, and I think he knows that I'm into justice, meaning I like justice. So he kind of told me something that was quite mysterious in season 3. I didn't know what he was preparing, and then when season 4 came in, the scripts came, I realized that he was really gonna tackle this, which is great, and. But in a way that I like, because it really shows that my generation has been like not tackling these issues, trying to sweep them under the rug and coping with them, whereas the younger generation is talking much more today. But Sylvie feels the urge to talk because she feels the urge to talk for the younger generation too, which is something that I really liked. I liked the line that she has about not being a victim. Because I think you grow out of, you know, obstacles, and it makes you braver, stronger, you know, makes you bloom and all these things. So yeah, it was really nice to be able to do it. Yeah. And
you know, Samuel Julian also kind of finds himself in the middle of this inadvertently. How did you feel when you found out Julian would sort of be crossing enemy lines in this first batch of episodes?
I was so happy. I was so happy because I think that, you know, if you try to make a change and nothing is changing, you got to make a big move for it to happen. And I loved what he decided to do, and I also love his sense of loyalty, no matter what. And I got to have like some beautiful scenes with Philippine through that process. So,
I love the scene when you come back.
Yeah,
it's so beautiful.
That's a cool thing.
Yeah,
it's great. Yeah. And Bruno, there was one line Luke had in this season that really stuck out to me about Antonioni's L'Avventura and the world being too connected for good cinema. So it made me think, like, what do you think Luke's favorite movie from the 21st century would be if you had to choose one? Or has he never seen anything produced after 2000?
It's an interesting question. I think he would love the film Babylon from Damien Chazelle, because it's a movie who reminds, you know, the past years of Hollywood. So I think he could enjoy that movie.
Definitely. It's a good one.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Philippine, I've got one more question for you. You know, obviously Sylvia has made this big decision. Can you tease how that will kind of like impact not only her, but like the agency going into part 2 of the season?
I can't really, how can I tease that? It's difficult. It snowballs there. It affects everybody's life actually in the show. So it's, I don't know how to tease. It affects Mindy's life. It affects by also Emily's life, but it's, I don't know how to tease that. I'm sorry, I don't know how to tease that.
I feel
Too
like
many
that's
things.
A big tease.
Yeah,
I feel that's already a big tease.
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Samuel, can we see any more sabotage from Julian? Does he have any insider secrets that he can now share with Sylvie?
I feel like Julian is definitely one of Sylvie's right hand and agent. So if it's about to go down, you know that Julian or Luke are going to be, you know, feeding informations or going on a mission for Agence Grateau for sure.
Awesome. Well, that is my time today. Thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
It's been great talking
Bye-bye.
to you guys.
Who could imagine things would balloon the way they did?
Fix this.